Season of the Splicer has been revealed as Destiny 2's next season, dropping next Tuesday, May 11th. In this video, we're going to analyze the story of this season, which involves Ikora Rey's return, the Vex, Mithrax's House of Light Fallen, new weapons, activities, and tons more you won't want to miss. Here are some timestamps if you're interested in a certain section, and let's roll the trailer first and then we'll get into the analysis.
This morning, for the first time in humanity's long and storied history, the sun did not rise. It's a Vex simulation that has plunged the city into an endless night. Osiris and I could only think of one we might turn to. Mithrax. He claims to be among the last sacred Splicers. Those with the power to commune with machines. Find him, Guardian. Before the Vex do.
We must splice an entrance to the Vex network. I can guide you, but I cannot follow. Once inside, you must find your own way.
Welcome back, Guardians. Hope you're having an amazing day, and it seems that little leak that was in Bungie's code is true, and the next season is Season of the Splicer. So before we get into the story here's a look at the roadmap. You can pause and look at it in its entirety if you'd like, but starting May 11th we get the intro mission, new Stasis aspect quest, and the override begins on Europa. Week after week we'll get activities back like the Trials of Osiris and the Iron Banner, and then certain weeks the override will come to different locations. For example, it starts here on Europa, May 18th it'll go to the moon, and then later the Tangled Shore, and so on. The biggest thing to note from this list are the new activities and also the Vault of Glass raid challenges and difficulty options. Those will be available, it looks like June 15th and also July 6th when the Solstice of Heroes once again begins. The last thing on this list is titled Epilogue, so maybe this is another mission, some type of secret dungeon, or perhaps a live event. Here's the description. The Vex have plunged the last city into an endless night, threatening the safety once found beneath the watchful presence of the Traveler. It is here, bathed in the perpetual moonlight, that Ikora reveals the identity of an unlikely ally that may hold the keys to triumphing over this attack. Mithrax, Cal of the House of Light, leads a small group of Eliksni who wish to be closer to the Traveler. As a sacred Splicer, he possesses the knowledge needed to combat the Vex technology that ensnares the last city. There is a bond of light shared here. Will it be enough? So this is super exciting. You can see Mithrax right here, and he just looks so epic, and we actually have the House of Light becoming a thing now. So in Beyond Light, we did help escort Fallen off of Europa that didn't like what Aramis was doing. Varix then sent these Fallen to Mithrax, which is most likely the Fallen we're going to see, like these ones right here, and we get a first glimpse at little Fallen babies right here. Next, it seems the Helm is getting a little bit of an upgrade as we thought it would over time. It says a new chamber overlooking the loading bay has been completed. It is here that the Vanguard will harness new Splicer tech and plan their response to the Vex incursion. So the original theory was this Helm may be built up into a colony ship at some point to leave Earth, maybe one day. But of course that's just speculation, and we do have some new upgrades this season compared to just the one room we had in Season of the Chosen. The new activity for this season is called Override. It's a 6-player match-made activity. It says fire teams of 6 will use Splicer tech to hack the Vex network, uncover their secrets, steal their code, and use their power against them. Next to the new activity, there's also a weekly Pinnacle mission called Expunge. Each week, Guardians will uncover new vulnerabilities within the Vex network and use Splicer keys to infiltrate and collapse it from within. As mentioned, the Vault of Glass is returning free to all players. Stored away deep in the Vault of Glass on Venus is Atheon times Conflux. No one knows what this Vex is. Guardians must access the vault, navigate the fractures in space and time, and terminate Atheon before it becomes an unstoppable threat. So I'm not sure what they're doing with the story here. In the Bunch Weekly update, they kind of said that it isn't going to involve the story of this season, but now that we know it's revealed and it's going to be Vex related, is there some type of tie-in here? They say no one knows what this Vex is, even though we killed him many times in Destiny 1. So it could just be like the strikes that just came back in the last couple of seasons where it's, an event placed in time and we're just going to revisit it. But yeah. If you're interested in the Vault of Glass, there's also some rewards like this raid jacket. There's also a raid ring this time around, which looks like the Aegis, I believe. That's pretty cool. And then one of the new seals they have here is called the Fatebreaker seal. Here's a look at some of the Season Pass stuff. First up, the armor right here for all 3 classes. And we have an exotic Stasis Sidearm. As a token of friendship, Mithrax bestows Guardians with a Cryothesia 77K, a stasis-powered sidearm with liquid cooling tech. There's then the Splicer Gauntlet, which I believe is the artifact for this season, allowing us to mess with and hack the Vex network and all of that stuff. And then of course you'll have a bunch of different ornaments for your armor and so on. Let's now get into some of the things you may have missed from the trailer. First up, we get this view of Mithrax here. We know he is one of the last splicers, as they say from the lore in this video, and we can see one of the devices he uses on his arm right here. Next, we get a couple of glimpses at some Europa shots here. We got a Sparrow right here with some Guardians with the new armor, and then we can see them driving into the distance. Now, it's also worth noting that Caiatl's ships are also still in the skybox, so is she still helping us? Is she still here? That's a big question. In this shot, it looks like a fallen vessel has crash landed. It could be a skiff, it could be a part of a catch, but it seems something has happened on Europa with this fallen ship since last season. Here's some better looks at the armor in the actual play spaces. I'm sure some of you are going to be excited about this one. It looks like some of the class swords are returning. Here, before the Guardian goes into the portal, we get a shot at this weapon. I'm pretty sure this is new. I'm not the best with keeping track of all the weapons, but I thought you'd like to take a look at it. And then of course, Ada 1 is returning from the Black Armory, and she's going to allow you to customize your Guardian with this Transmog system. Now, it's really hard to tell in this shot of the Vault of Glass entrance, but it looks like the Titan could be holding Dregs Promise, an exotic from Destiny 1 that could be returning. Now, I'm sure there's a bunch of things I may have missed, so be sure to leave timestamps from the trailer down below of weapons, armor, or secrets you may have found that we have missed. Lastly here, we could see this Titan running up to this giant Vex boss with what looks like a Valkyrie type thing from Warmind, except it's stasisified. Anyway, Guardians, I hope you enjoyed this roundup of the new trailer for Season of the Splicer. If you'd like to stay up to date with all of Destiny 2's mysteries, story-wise, what's coming out with new gameplay content and all of that stuff, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name's Invade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.